hopefully also the last cancellation attempts. I'm so over these cancellation attempts, right, Tommy? Like, what the frick? What do these people want on the fucking internet? Just like cancel here and cancel there. Also, a lot of drama happening last year. I mean, it happens drama all the time. And it's so funny if you think about it. Like, let's really analyze the situation. Like a week ago with all this like Twitter drama. Not about me, about the bigger VTubers this time, the ones on the top, really like stirring up the Twitter. It was everywhere, and everyone jumped on board and did videos, and people probably not even watching their content, just like, oh, we need to cover this. Narcissists just being narcissists, backstabbing the friends, and got her there. Sure has been a lot of commotion. I didn't want to cover the drama since I've had too much. I know how it feels, like the internet turning against you and projectile vomiting all kinds of nonsense onto you. And yeah, I don't know. There's always two sides of the story. And I'm not defending Sinder here. I'm not defending anyone. I'm not saying who's wrong or who's right. I don't know. I don't watch these VTubers. I haven't seen any of Sinder streams like ever. I know who she is, but because like they're on the top 1%, all the way up on the top. So of course I know who they are, but I haven't watched any of the content, so I couldn't even say who's right and who's wrong. So I'm staying out of it. It's just funny to me to see that everyone is like jumping on top of the situation, you know, like everyone wants to talk about it and everyone knows better, and then they're covering all this shit and like, oh, she's the worst, and oh yeah, and then like a week later, everything is kind of forgotten, kind of, sort of. I think the ones that were involved, they got rid of her. She's gone, and the biggest VTuber who were already on like the top 1%, they got even bigger. And yeah, good for them, I guess. I don't know, but I'm staying out of this whole fucking thing. It doesn't involve me. The only thing that I can speak about is like, if you have a channel and you're doing this together with the person you love, because there's a lot of background things going on, right? I couldn't do this on my own. I couldn't. Cooking food, making the laundry, all that stuff. I mean, I couldn't do this on my own. And that I think when someone blames it on the significant other, that was really like, whoa, that was an eye-opener. No money in the world would mean more than the person that is by my side, you know. No, but it's true. Wait, what?
The funniest thing is that people still believe when they watch bigger streamers that everything in the background is magically doing it itself.
You know, they have so many people working for them, and the bigger you are, the more work you got. And
then they are just managers.
And I don't want to defend anyone, but I can talk from my own experience that with all the commotion that's been happening to me, with getting so many DMs and so much recognition, all of a sudden, I guess, like, me and my hubby been trying the best to cope and answer as many as we could, but we've been flooded, you know. So I guess when you're really up on the top and they're on a whole fucking other level, I'm still fucking tiny compared to them, you know. I'm like a little cockroach in the corner. They must get even more like DMs and so much, you know, with all these companies involved and stuff. I think it's easy that you lose track of things and you get easily overworked, I guess, because that was one of the defensive points, right? So in that I always try to put myself in other people's situation and just like, yeah, well, that makes sense now that you put it like this. I'm sure like this can be like fucking overwhelming. And again, I'm not defending anyone because I'm staying out of this. I'm just saying of my point of view and perspective. I would never do such a thing to the person I love, my partner in crime, my best friend. And but I guess when you are overworked, you just like hit rock bottom, and I guess she lost sight of things. With everything that's been going on with the drama from my side, I lost a lot of people. I lost a lot of people that I've been DMing for with years and hanging out, and I thought they were my friends, you know, and yeah, they blocked me. They yeah, they just like, okay, that's it, because of some Twitter posts, you know, people that I've been hanging out with, and I thought they knew me. They just like dropped me. Yeah, screw them. I mean, I'm over it, but it's still it hurts in a sense, because, you know, especially when you're a tiny streamer, small communities mean everything to you. So you kind of like you got your group of friends, like your 10 average Joes, and you stick together and you get to know each other. And some of my long-term viewers have actually visited me in real life, and you got really good friendships. And then others just like, yeah, that's it now, Juju. You like AI, that's it. That's it. I don't want nothing to do with you. These groups, so bunch of friends hanging out with other friends that don't like me anymore, and it's gotten like it makes the situation kind of awkward, you know. It's just like so you know, I don't understand, but I really hate drama. And like I mentioned before, I focus on the good things, so everything that's kind of like lame, I brush it off. Surround myself with good things, because I think that's the best thing you can do. Like when I'm feeling sad, I don't cry about it on stream, because I want this to be a place where we get to vibe and forget about everyday kind of struggle, you know, take our time off and just play video games and have fun. So I don't want to sit here crying and complain about shit that you go through, because there's always like two sides, right? A good comes with the bad shit, and I want to focus on the good things. So that's why I don't really wanted to get involved in the whole fucking VTuber drama, the drama in the first place. It is a nothing burger to repost AI. I didn't create nothing, and I mean, for me it was absolutely like meaningless, but it just like destroyed so much, and I don't know. Anyways, moving on.